Good morning, everyone, and today we are to another episode of 3500 TV, where we're living local, where we're going out into the community and hearing some special stories.
Today we're here with Don Carrazza and Jimmy Hadfield from Strike Force.
The Jackie Chan and the Bruce Lee of Mildura.
That's it. Which one's Bruce Lee?
Dragon whips its tail.
Yes.
So guys, we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the inspiration behind Strike Force and what it's all about, and hashtag watch till the end. We're going to do a little live demo of how not to get hurt. So first of all, guys, just a little bit of background.
Sure.
Strike Force and yourself, what you guys have done, where you've been, and what Strike Force is all about.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Basically, to give you a quick rundown, Jimmy and I pretty much grew up together in the early days. We did our karate together, and then we came together some years ago, looking at the possibility of helping young kids and how we can do it with our karate and our self-defense component, and we come up with WOW. So how we came up with that was interesting, because Jimmy actually always says to people, wow, hey, wow. And I basically dreamt working on within, which is what that stands for, and that's what we always say to young people. It starts with inside, and we want to get that out of you and bring the best out of you, and that's what the WOW program does. Yeah. We're going to schools around the district, around Victoria at the moment as well, and teaching young kids about respect, confidence, bullying, anger, all the things that are old values from our days we've lived. So we like to inspire young children, and we incorporate self-defense to engage them as well.
Yeah.
So perfect. So it's a sort of a school program that you're running. So you mentioned it previously before that there's a few parameters around that, and ultimately what do the kids want to get out of the program as well? Pretty much, as we said, the things like respect is a huge thing, and we like kids to start off by understanding that when we enter the room, we're respecting them and we expect the respect back. And to bring that home, so when they're with their families at the dinner table, when they're about to go to bed, whatever it may be, respect is a big thing. But for young people, confidence is another big one. And as Jimmy can vouch, we make them do one thing, and that's smile.
Yeah, number one, if you don't smile, then you can't move forward.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing, we have fun every day, but we're changing kids' lives. How good is that, to be able to do that? To be able to think everything that we grew up with, and to look at things at a different angle, because we're at the stage of our life that we've lived. That's the most important thing, and we've been there. So we're mentors for young people, which is fantastic. Yeah.
Guys, can we just get a bit of a sound check as well? Just make sure that the audio quality is good. Can somebody comment there and just let us know that's good quality? To what we were talking about before, we were just talking about what you've got up on the wall here, just about a few key points of what you teach the kids. Tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So if we incorporate karate, then we have, we ask the kids that they've got to seek their perfection of character, improve that all the time. You need to be sincere. You need to put maximum effort into everything you do. The two biggest ones are respect others, and one of the biggest ones that we push to young kids is you need to develop self-control, and that orientates around anger, which is a big one in most kids at the moment, boys or girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really, you're sort of facilitating change in young individuals. So I'm sure you would have come across children and adults in many different stages and forms of life. Like, can you tell us a few sort of like a success story or something that's really even maybe hit close to home?
One that really hits our heart is obviously our lovely special needs kids, and we had a phone call about 3 years ago. It was from a mother, and she said, "Listen, can you help?" So we looked at the situation. This child wasn't able to be in a school of the situation. 3 years later, is able to be from 7 personalities down to basically 2.
Okay.
Which is, the change is huge. And I think the biggest thing is for us is that it's a personal thing. It's not a job to change kids' lives. But number one is, someone quoted one day, they said to me, a teacher said, "Oh, but how come they listen to you guys?" Because we listen to them. It's connection. If you don't have connection, it doesn't matter whether you got that uni degree or whatever, it's not going to work, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
that's pretty cool.
And the secret works again. It's not really a secret, as I said. The smile thing is a really big thing for us. I've got a sister with a disability.
Yeah.
Whether we go to the Christie Centre, Life Skills, when I enter the room, there's a connection straight away, and I see a smile in their faces. And, you know, it's fantastic to see. And they know that. That's their little mechanism to know. But if someone doesn't understand people with disabilities or, you know, a special needs person, they sort of react differently, and they can feel that too. So for us, it started that way. You know, understanding special needs and progressing through mainstream kids.
I think it really hits home about the smiling thing. I think, you know, like you were saying before we rolled the camera, you know, you were talking about, you know, being at the nightclub and you're going up to somebody and, what are you doing? Like, you know, getting straight up, ready to dance. But if you smile, you're automatically putting them on the back foot, thinking, well, what are we doing?
Well, that smile changes people's lives. It doesn't matter who you are. Is that smile, whether you can speak English or you're from another country, and we see it all because we deal with so multicultural. Whether we're in Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney, anywhere, and we see a lot of, and the diversity is that smile will change misconception of what someone's thinking of you.
Yeah. It de-escalates everything. You know, if someone's hot-headed, all of a sudden I'll smile. Now, there's two ways to smile. You can smile where it becomes sarcastic and I think make them even angrier, but there's a genuine smile, and that part there de-escalates the situation straight away.
Can you give us a demo of that?
Well, there's this. And then there's, there you go.
So he just did the joke. How you doing?
I must admit, Don, I mean, when we smile at these guys are good-looking guys.
They are, but they actually smile back, which is
Yeah, it's quite amazing. Yeah, I'm proud. I like it.
So what's the future? What's the next step for the WOW program? Where do you guys see it heading, or where is it heading?
Okay, so we're speaking to a lot of schools in Melbourne at the moment. So the launch is into areas around Victoria, and basically we're actually putting a pack together that will be used in schools where Jimmy and I will potentially appear on videos, and then facilitators will actually take over and deliver the component that we would normally do in front of the class. It's been written with activities to make it fun, engaging, and the people that will facilitate those classes don't need to be self-defence experts or anything like that. It's not about that. It's engaging them in a different way that kids will be involved and having fun, and they're going to smile at the end.
Will you be getting my hairstyle?
I don't think I can ever get that hairstyle.
You got me into the
That's very cool.
So as we were talking before, we hopped on camera quickly, you sort of said, I'd say a common misconception about self-defence and everything is that, we've got it here in the name as well, Strike Force, that you have to engage with violence or potentially with violence back. Yeah. Can you unbug that myth a little bit?
Sure.
Well, the biggest thing that we teach is there's a misconception is that everyone knows how to punch, kick, swear, be disrespectful to somebody. What we want to do was to put something together where you're not actually hurting anybody. So all of a sudden you might have someone that comes and you're able to de-escalate first, but if you have to go, you actually don't hurt somebody. And that's a great feeling to be able to do. You might get a few bruises, but just to hurt someone because you can, that's not a message that we want to come across.
And to really prove that message, I think it's Luke 2 or Luke 1, I'm not sure which one, is going to sort of feel that for me in a nice way, and I'm going to finish off with a smile.
That's just a smile as he puts him on his ass.
So I guess further to that, do you guys teach a form of martial arts, or is it all sort of based on self-defence?
The martial arts that we teach is Shotokan karate, specifically to karate.
Yep.
But as far as our close quarter combat, which means that you're a lot closer to the person and all the movements are done very close, not from away, is really a combination of really all movements and all martial arts embedded in one. So it's taking elements from everywhere.
Yep.
And yes, that's where our certification's from, yeah.
So if somebody wants to train to fight, I guess I suppose professionally, is that something that you guys would do, or is it more based on self-defence and growth as a person type of thing?
Well, I would to say to that, if we're at a stage of our life that we've lived, our WOW program under that umbrella is all about doing amazing things with kids. So we might have someone come off the street, hey, I want to be a kickboxer. You come to the wrong place. Yep. Can we teach it? Yes, we can. But it's not about that. Yep. We've got an amazing karate school. We've got amazing kids. And we're going to leave it at that. But the other part is about how not to hurt someone. Yeah. There's plenty of other great schools out there, But for what we want to teach, and I would say preach, is about not to hurt someone. Yeah.
A lot of people say to us, do you know jiu-jitsu? Do you know karate? Yes, we have all those elements, but that's not our area of expertise. We specialise in close quarter combat. Yeah. We do some kickboxing, cardio kickboxing, and obviously our background is karate, so that's what we specialise in.
That's really cool. It certainly sounds like somewhere that I should be sending my kids.
Absolutely, they're most welcome.
If I was going to be doing that, and anybody else, what sort of programs do you do? What hours? All that sort of stuff.
Okay, so Strikeforce hours aren't specific, apart from we have cardio kickboxing on a Monday and Wednesday night, 6 till 6:45, and then we have karate Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4:30 till 5:30 for the kids, and then 6 till 7 for the adults. Close quarter combat classes are booked by appointment, and we've got one coming up in Robinvale in August the 1st on a Wednesday night, 6 till 9, so it's a 3-hour seminar, and that will cover knife techniques, takedowns, a whole combination. One of the little moves we're going to do on you in a second, which I'm really looking forward to. And so it's specific to that. And then, as I said, other things with our programs in school, they are locked in conjunction with the schools.
I have to laugh. We watched a video there just before of the guys demoing how to avoid a knife attack. So it's pretty funny. Go on.
If you're going with Strikeforce, Strikeforce self-defence.
Check it out if you want to laugh. It's certainly a good way to avoid it.
So as this show is also about sort of living local as well, 35AA TV, we've got to ask just a few questions. Mildura, what do you love about living here?
Look, I've got to tell you, I was born in Italy.
Yeah.
And I came out when I was 7, and we pretty much came straight to Mildura. And for me, Mildura is very much like Italy. Beautiful, quiet, serene. It's a countryside atmosphere, which is what I grew up in. And what I love about the people here is they're always giving. Always giving. Whether they've got money, haven't got money, if there's a charity on, they're always giving. So for me, it's a giving community, and I love that. And I'm glad to be part of it.
Yeah, you just to add to it is amazing people. What I see in Mildura, the potential, the growth of Mildura, there are exciting times. It's a close net. It's bigger than a little town. I've been here since 1980, coming up from Melbourne, and before that, prior in New Zealand. That's why I've got this amazing hairstyle.
Are you from New Zealand?
Yes, I'm joking. Yeah, no. And then Italian too.
Italian background, yes.
Then I married, and then I got married in 1990, nearly the same time. Yep. And ever since then, married a beautiful local girl. And we've just sold our place, and we've gone back into the home where Teresa was born, which is in Lemon Avenue, which is amazing. So looking at the in-town part of it, inner city living.
Yeah, you always throw that in.
Inner city living, you can't beat it. No mowing lawns, guys. Yeah, no mowing lawns for me, thank God.
Yes,
lucky
you.
Certainly a solid investment if you are in CBD too. It's
yes,
ridiculous.
And then Mildura hotspot to be? Your favourite place to be in the region?
I'll probably Strikeforce if you can. Yes. We normally have dinner together here. We put a little table over in the corner. Yeah. Now look, for me, hotspots. My family is all in hospitality with the Grand Hotel and the Pizza Cafe, etc. So food is my background. Manja. You couldn't, I've got to actually cut back because I've been having a few little pizzas over the last weekend. But no, it's always about food here, so it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'm the same. Wherever he goes, I go.
That's it. I think every time Nick and I catch up, it's either at the cafe or somewhere where food or drink is related.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, in all honesty, we are as good as Melbourne. Yeah. The food here.
I think we're better.
In some bits, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the truth. Yeah.
I mean, my background, I was a gourmet butcher. Now, people ask, what's the difference between a gourmet butcher and a butcher? Probably the hairstyle, guys.
Not the word gourmet? Just checking off the word gourmet.
Well, I think we're ready for our demo now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Please, yes.
Get set up. We'll just
what do we do? Just jump up?
Yeah, just jump up and just keep it going. Luke's just getting undressed. He's just taking his clothes off, getting ready.
We'll come back a bit further here. So just very quickly, not to make it too long, I'll quickly explain. A lot of people do what's called a haymaker, which is a common punch that people do. It's easy off the hips. They tend to do this and they just swing wild. Okay, now, of course, if Luke takes a swing, my foot, if I'm in that situation, and I want him to be combative, I would actually, if he does the swing, I'd actually block, do something, and continue on. But that's going to create a hurt scenario for him. I want to de-escalate the situation first. So, first of all, I'll be saying, listen, you need to relax. The Donny smile comes in. Hey, take it easy, please. He's already smiling now.
How you doing?
But if he does that big haymaker again, I'm going to take him down, but I'm going to do it in a nice way without hurting him. And that would be, look, whenever you're ready, take a swing. Okay? Sorry, man, take it easy. Here, boom. Hey, you okay? You okay? That's it. And I'll step out of the equation and I'll walk away. If it needs to go further than that, then I get Jimmy to jump on him. And that would end it. Okay?
And then you run.
We finish off. Once I've done that, feet together.
Nice.
Very good. Good work.
Fantastic. Good job.
Thanks so much, guys.
Okay, I want to finish off quickly while we're going. I want to say thank you to these guys as well. They're doing an amazing job in the community. Okay, these videos don't take 2 seconds to put together, and the components that they do. We understand Elders Real Estate are wonderful, but also the background that these guys do is fantastic. So credit to them. Good on you.
Yeah, very much. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Pleasure.
So, thank you. So just to sign off there, last little bit, we're 3500 TV here out in the community with the boys at Strike Force. So if you want to get involved with the show, if you've got a story to tell, just either send myself or Luke a message on our Facebook pages or leave a comment down below. If you have a question for these lovely men here and want to get violent without being violent, and get involved with the WOW program, really just help that out, because I think that's something that's just going to do so much more for the community, but really even Australia-wide eventually.
Absolutely.
So get involved with the WOW program, check them out here at Strikeforce. And
so if everybody wants to enrol the kids, contact details?
Yes, you can go on our website, www.strikeforceoz.com.au, and all the details are on there, or give us a call, all the numbers are on there. We'd love to hear from you.
Perfect. And as always, I'm Lukas Pedder.
And I'm Luke Walker.
And this is 3500 TV, and we'll see you next episode.